Alright, you guys, I went down the creek to the west boundary, and I just about stepped on right beside a water moccasin, and I seen movement outside of my eye. Spun around, and there's a moccasin right there beside me. So I shot him. Get down here, it gets really, really pretty. Oh, that's got a bruise on it. Where the top of it was under the ground. There's a heavy trail right here. It goes up behind this tree. It goes all the way up the bank to right there, right straight up there over the hill. That is a deer trail. I keep hearing something moving up here. This is... Whoa! Moccasin, you guys. Yep, big moccasin. Guys, I'm gonna have to shoot this one. Sorry about this. Can't have a moccasin in here. Holy cow. He let me come right next to him. Good gracious. I stepped right here, and that snake was right there. I didn't even see him. That is a moccasin. I'll block this out. I have got to make sure he is dispatched. Whew, boy, I'm glad he didn't get me. Water moccasins, we don't let them go just because they are extremely dangerous. So we don't risk it with the moccasins. The rattlesnakes, we don't normally. We'll let them go most of the time. 9 times out of 10, we don't bother the rattlesnakes, but the moccasins, they're just bad news. And I came back and cleared a little bit more toward the culvert. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk all the way down here to the boundary again. I had to clear so much, and it's just too much to put all that on video. I mean, I've been cutting and cutting and cutting stuff. And so I just didn't want to... I didn't want to share all of that. There's a... Oh, it ain't... I thought it was growing. You can see all the stuff I cut. But we're going to go down here, right past the snake, and we're just going to the boundary, and I am going to start my GPS tracker so that I can mark the creek. We don't have this side marked, and I do want to mark it. That's there's a spring, couple of spring heads back there. One of them right here coming out of the ground. There's where it's going into a hole about the size of a 2-liter soda bottle right there. There's another spring to the left next to that root clump coming out of the ground, and then it's flowing out right there under the bank is where it's coming out. But anyhow, I'm not going to spend a lot of time. It's a little after 4, so I'm going to get down here, start my tracker. The snake was right here. From where we parked at, it's not far to the boundary line this way to the west. There's the moccasin right there. Yes, there he is right there. I come up here. Normally you smell him, and I did not smell him at all. And I was watching this hole, so I didn't step in it because it'll go over my boot. And he was right here, right there, coiled up. And he went down this way like he was going to come down in the water right there, and I just couldn't risk it. I don't have snake boots on, and they hit the water. They're so fast, you're not going to outrun them. And so I've got my 9mm with me today. The 10mm is just a little too much to be shooting a snake with. But I shot him with the 9, and it just behind the head. I don't shoot him in the head because they're poison. Ducks are sort at the rear of the head, and I just don't want the venom to splash back and end up getting in my eye or something. I'm not going to go far. We're going to go to the boundary right down here. This hole right here, that one right there go over my boots. That one's just about waist deep. I did put a stick in it when I come by earlier to see how deep it was. Oh, because it looked to be about a little over 2 foot deep, and it's from the ground up. It's about that deep, about where my belt is when I'm standing flat-footed. Got a giant pine tree. It's right there, straight ahead of us. All right, this is the boundary line right here. We are on it. Look at this. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. Look at the water coming out of the ground right there. Little spring right there too. There's another one right up there. All right, let me get my phone out. Open my app, and I'm going to start my track. Okay, now got my trace running. All right, let's go. We're going to go through the culvert. It runs under the road. And there's a waterfall back on the other side of the truck. And the other day, Kim and I made it to right there to that waterfall, which we've never been able to come up on the back side of it, and we made it. So I'm gonna try to go to that point. Hopefully I don't have to cut a lot of stuff. I know I may have to cut some things, but I spent so much time clearing out the stuff in here that I couldn't cut when Kim and I were in here, because all I brought that day was the little hand snippers, little hand pruners, and this. Just stuff snakes can grab, and they'll get up on it. When I come by right here, I like to grab that tree for balance, And I don't need a snake sitting up there because he climbed that limb and got up on the tree. Okay. I'm not wearing snake boots, so. That's the first poisonous snake. He's right there. See, I flip him over, he'll roll back upright. These poisonous snakes, I don't know if you guys knew this or not. It is just a legend. I don't know if it's Native American. I don't know how or where the legend started, but you can test it for yourself. It does work. If you find a poisonous snake, rattlesnake as an example, and we've tested it several times. As many of you know, we do eat rattlesnake. So anytime you see me killing a rattlesnake, we will take them home, we'll skin them out, and we will eat them. I know a lot of people don't like that, but to each his own, I guess. But anyhow, if you cut the head off of a rattlesnake or a poisonous snake at all, like that moccasin as an example, his body will stay alive until the sun goes down. And it's just supposedly it's a curse. When the snake was cursed to slide on his belly instead of walking. And if you end up, we did it to several. Heard something in the bushes right there. We did it to several rattlesnakes through the years that we were going to eat. And we'll cut the head off just behind the base of the head, so that we're away from the poison glands, the venom sacs. And you can lay the body down like we were camping, or we weren't camping, we were swimming and like having a picnic day. And there was a giant eastern diamondback rattlesnake that came right up to where we were at, and so I caught him. I removed his head, and he was just shy of 5 foot. He was a big one, and I stuck his body on the picnic table, and he was coiled up and rattling his tail. We went swimming. We fished for a little while, and 4 or 5 hours later, we were ready to leave. We're loading stuff up, and you could go up to that picnic table and just bump it with your hand, just kind of boom at one end, and that snake would tense up and he'd start rattling, and he would even strike with no head. He was striking. He wasn't striking at you, he was just striking in general. I mean, it's scary. But if you get a poisonous snake and you decide to exterminate him, if you cut the head off, please dig a hole and bury it, because that head can still bite. If you cut his head off at 8 o'clock in the morning, 6 in the afternoon, that snake's head will still bite you. And he's still capable of injecting you with venom. So please, just be really cautious around them. All right, you guys, the truck is right over there. That's Camp Carey Arnold is right over there, 40 or 50 foot from where we're at right now. This is the culvert. This is the road that crosses the creek. These are 2 big water tanks. They're about 7 foot, I guess 7 foot high. Oh, a lot of stuff fell. See if we can get under it. Big crawfish was in it the other day. Ooh, I can't see. And I ain't got no light with me. Whoop, about fell. Oh. Yeah, I wanted to clear all this the other day, but I had no way to clear it. I got my pruners. Let's see what we can do here. We can get rid of some of this stuff. Well, that was rotted. Let it go through. Yep, rotted. I don't like this stuff here hanging. I'm always imagining a snake being up there about to hang down on me. You see the trail right here? This trail, it crosses the road where the deer are coming. They're crossing the road right here and they're traveling the edge of the creek. Isn't that weird? Okay, that new, nope, that's solid right here. Oh, wish that thing right there was gone. Okay. Is he dead? Nope, not really. Alright, I don't see no snakes overhead. Isn't that pretty? I'm checking all the limbs around me, make sure there's no snakes in them. Spider web. Ow. I want to put a like a little stair well right there, a little small one about that wide going up. We have to go up this way there, right here. Definitely too deep right there to go. Alright, I'm looking for snakes. I don't like all these limbs on the top of me. Okay. Alright guys, sorry. These down here. Need to chainsaw that one. Now I'll just cut it right here. didn't go so well. This creek is so pretty through here. Oh, look at the fish. Oh, the fish right there. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to put the camera on the camera stick and get it out without snatching my battery pack out. There we go. I'm going to extend this and put it in the water right there. Let's see what those are. Stand by. Isn't that cool? Alright, you guys, I got the camera on my stick. Let me adjust it a little bit. It's a little too deep to walk right there, so I'm going to try to walk around it. There's spider webs right there. Oh. Oh, there we go. Hopefully the microphone isn't all boogered up from the water in it. Oh, Lord, I'm going to have to cut this stuff. All right, hold on a minute. There's a spring coming out up there, too. That's pretty. Okay. Man, there's so much stuff in the way. I'm gonna go through right here. Oops. Guys, I'm sorry I keep hitting the camera. I'm not meaning to. Now we can see. That's still there too. This one is good too. Get it all out of the way. Yeah, I can't cut that. I need the saw for that one. But we can get by. Man, it's changed in here big time. Oh, now spider, get. Boy, hasn't this changed. Just hearing a thumping sound. Dead? No. You figure? We're gonna put it over here though, where that trail is. Let the deer deal with it. Thought I could. There we go. Trying to get where I can get up in here. There's a trail going right down the edge of the bank right there. Pretty worn trail. There we go. This. Thought we were near the where I left off at the other day. When I was filming, that's where I thought we were. I'll get some of this out of the way. Yeah, that looks deep right there. Oh yeah, that's over the boot for sure. We are not at that spot. Ooh, almost backstepped into it. Isn't it beautiful right here? Wow. There's so many deer trails coming down the bank. Right there's another one. They're going that way. Nice deep hole right there. There's fish in that one too. Sure, I'm not gonna walk on anything. Isn't that wild how these deer are going right along the bank right there? Can just step down. Look at that. Guys, I love stuff like this. It's so pretty. Look at the springs right here. Where's this one at? Look at all the water running down. That's a lot. I see it coming out of the ground back there. Got this one. There we go. Well, what the heck? Let's see what happens. Maybe we won't come across a snake. Maybe. There's a trail right there too, going right up the bank. Come on. Try to get all this mess out of my line of sight. A little bit's coming out of the ground right here. It's not a lot. It's not what I thought it was, but it is. We're gonna get up here and see where this little spring begins. So I don't remember seeing this. It's coming up from back there further. Where's it at? Oh wow, it goes up and it cuts back to the left. I need to bring my chainsaw in here and cut some of this stuff. I'm only gonna go a little bit further, you guys. I'm starting to get a very, I don't know, I just got a very weird feeling that I don't like. Just started. Ooh. Guys, I'm not really sure where I'm at exactly. Get that stuff out of the way here. I don't want to walk. I'm not going into this at all. There's another spring right there right between these two trees going up the bank. There's another one right there. All right, you guys, let me change my batteries right quick. Battery's getting low. I am getting really creeped out. I think I'm gonna go back to the truck. Stand by. I just changed the batteries and the camera. It got really strange here. Like, instantly. It went quiet. It went really quiet. I can hear the waterfall right here, the little ripple. I'm going back to the truck. I was going to go down further, but I am not going to do that right now. I've got the burn it. Guys, I don't know. Let me see. Can I get over all of this mess? It's gotten really, really, really weird. I just need to get to that point. It's going to drive me crazy if I don't. So I'm going to try to get to this point over here. I'm going to put the camera back on my chest for right now. If I can't make it to this little point on my map is right here. If I can't make it, turn around, I'm going to have the camera like I got it now to see behind me. But I got it in wide mode. Hopefully, if you guys see anything, please let me know. I'm getting scared. It's not just being creeped out. I am literally getting scared right now. Let me move the camera. All right, I'm gonna try to make it over here if I can. I guess I need to try to cross this thing right here. It's solid. Yeah, it's solid. If you guys see anything at all, I mean, just anything out of the ordinary, please let me know. Trying to get me a foothold here. Yeah, that was alive. Okay. Just pay attention. I'm having to look down and to the side so I don't come across another moccasin. It's very hard to watch my surroundings. I checked my map and I'm just right here on top of that point. It was where I walked the other day. And if I can get to that point, then I'll have the whole creek mapped on my map. Except for the far east end. Holy cow. I cannot begin to tell you how scared I am right now. And there's not a reason for it. I'm extremely frightened right now. Shaking. There's a spider. I just don't want nothing touching me from the bank. Just in case. There's a snake. Yeah, there's the point right here. This is good. This is where I parked the other day when I was up here filming and I was walking. when I shared the encounter that Jeff and I had. Something's been in here digging right there. All up right there. There's a pretty heavy flowing spring up there. There's 3 of them up there. And they're flowing down. Where's it going? Oh, it's going in the ground right there. Like it's literal. Oh, it's coming out right here. It's not flowing, look. It's coming out right here, right there. That's cool. I'm getting right here, and I'm turning around. This was where I started the other day. Alright, I'm gonna stop my my map right quick. Alright, you guys, I am headed straight back to the truck. Please, if you see anything at all, please let me know. I'm like down in this little valley right here. I can't go up and follow the bank back. I can on over on this side on the left side, but it is a long walk and it takes me right past an area that I believe a bear is denning up in. Golly, I got a headache. I got so scared. I'm still scared. I hate being scared. I hate it with a passion. That's why I never was one to do the haunted houses and all that stuff coming up. I hate being scared. If I wanted to be scared, I would get involved with investigating the Bigfoot. But I don't like it. They ain't my friend. Ain't nothing they have that I want, for sure. Ooh. There's a hole right there. I almost stepped on a crawfish, a little one. Okay. We're getting out of here. Go back to the truck, and I'm going home. Guys, I am going to turn this camera. It's going to be loud, so hold on just a second. Get this thing locked in. Alright, I'm going to put this out there as a rear view mirror. I can sort of see. Let me make sure. Hold on, you guys. I don't think I got my. Never mind. Trying to be quiet. I'm having a really hard time right now. I'm so scared. It's got a pounding headache. Oh, I should have cut that mess. I'm gonna have ticks all over me, I just know it. These deep holes around these tree roots. Ooh, just went in that one. Come on, spiders. I just got y'all knocked down. Just got them knocked down. Got 3 spider webs back to back. 3 different spiders. Hold on, I gotta try to get across. No, it's a deep hole right there. Heard movement for sure. Walking. Guys, I'm not saying it was a Sasquatch. I heard something it's got me really scared. I'm scared right now. I'm 20 feet from the truck. I'm just listening behind me. It feels like someone's walking up on me. Just a second, let me get in. We're gonna go. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that, folks. I do get scared when stuff happens. I normally get creeped out, and it's just where you can feel, I don't know the word, but you can feel eyes on you. I mean, you can physically feel that you're being watched. That's normally what I experience out here when the activity starts. Every once in a while, I'll get a feeling, and it scares me. It's not the same as being watched, but it does feel like someone sneaking up behind you, and you know they're there. You have somebody hiding in the dark or something, and you know they're behind you somewhere, and like you can sense them coming up on you. And that feeling, when that happens, it scares me. It really scares me. And that's what happened back then. I kept hearing movement. I could hear stuff moving out there, and you always hear things move when you're in the woods anywhere, unless there's zero wildlife. Stuff always moves. It's just being in nature. There's a lot of living things out there, but yeah, that was a little different. But anyhow, nothing happened, whether it was a Sasquatch or a bear or a deer or a coyote or a rabbit. I don't know what it was. But I don't think that a normal animal would have made me feel that way. It's almost the feeling of, if you've ever been hunting in an area where you're not the only predator, where there's coyotes or wild hogs or bears, you can hear animals around you and you not see them, but you just get a feeling of excitement because there's a possibility it's your quarry, your game animal you're after. Then there's been times when you're out there, same area, and you get this feeling, even though you can't see them, you're not hearing, all you can hear is the movement, and something within you tells you it's dangerous. It's time to pay attention, get on alert, to leave or whatever. And chances are it's because it is a bear or coyotes or some other animal that could rip you limb for limb, and your body, your soul, your spirit will tell you when you're in a dangerous situation. And that's what it felt like back there. It felt like I walked into a dangerous situation, or a predator of some type came in on me. And it hit all of a sudden, like I was hearing stuff all day, and it made me a little nervous at times, but it didn't scare me. You know, it's just wildlife. But when it happened right there, that did get me. And I wanted to go all the way back to the next waterfall, and we'll just have to do that another day. Got a little too scared today to do that. Let me get this gate shut, and I'll be right back. Time to go. Anyhow, folks, wanted to say something else, but it's gonna have to be put in a different video, because it's not many people are gonna watch this to the end because of how long it is, so I'm not gonna put it in this one. But anyhow, thank you all for hanging out with me today. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you. I absolutely appreciate it. And for those that have reached out to me, emailed me, and shared what y'all have found in some of my the videos I recently uploaded, thank you so very much for that. It does help me tremendously to know about things, whether it be evidence or actual living beings that I didn't know were there at the time. And it does help me. I got some footprints. I got to go back and try to see if I can find that spot where Mama Smo sent that. She sent those pictures in. And if you haven't seen them, they are on our community tab in our YouTube page. Please jump over and check that out. Our sister, Mama Smo, sent those to me. She found them and told me where they were at, the timestamp, and I did share all of that information with all of you in that post, and I was right there a couple of feet from them footprints in that trackway, and I didn't see it. I was hearing things moving around me. I had a lot of movement started that afternoon, and I was focusing on the sounds. You don't want to get caught off guard if a bear, a coyote, a pig, something that could hurt you comes in. If you can hear him, then you got a plan. You know, if you're carrying a camera, you shift it. If you're right-handed, you move that camera to your left hand, take your shirt, tuck it behind your pistol, your sidearm, so that you can get it out quickly if you need to. And I was focusing on that. In the event a bear or something else come out, I could have my sidearm in my hand and ready to go in less than a second. And I had that mindset locked on that and listening to where these sounds were going, just so I wouldn't get caught off guard or get, not really ambushed, but get in a situation where I'm not prepared. But anyhow, I'm going to go back. That area is wet, so them prints should be very, very visible. And I'm going to go back and look for them, and if I can find it and they're visible, then I'm going to film that, and I'm going to share that with you. And again, I wouldn't have known they were even there if it weren't for Mama Smo emailing me and letting me know what she found in that video. And I pulled it up at the timestamp, and I looked at it, and I believe 100% that it is prints, and it is a trackway. It is not pareidolia. There's definitely tracks there of some type. And I'm going to go in there and we're going to figure out what it is, and I'm going to film it, and then I'm going to share that footage with all of you. Y'all have an amazing evening. I love you. Be blessed in all you do. Be safe and be kind. And if there's anything I can do to help you, or if you have anything you'd like to share with the rest of us here at Standing Goats Rescue, please shoot me an email. My email address is standinggoatsrescue@yahoo.com. Guys, thank you very much. God bless you. I love you, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.